footage and have some fun down here. Kind of show you around the shop here a little bit. So I'll take you for a little bit of a walk, and then we'll catch up with John after them guys are eating some pizza. So your dad's the import specialist. That's why he's working on this thing here.
Yep.
So guys, if you don't know, Mike is a master mechanic as well, and that's John's dad, and he specializes in the import side of it. And John does a lot of the domestic work, you know, and building of the transmissions and things down here. So the shop's really a pretty cool shop. You know, John does really good work. He's got a great reputation. So, I mean, this is a place you would really want to come and hang out and look around and definitely meet with John, because he can definitely steer you in the right direction if you want something that's going to be fast.
Have bad habits of making things fast. But waiting on the gear set. So that is out actually getting new gears put in the gear set. So waiting for parts on that one, but meanwhile, you got what we can build back together. The case sitting around, parts scattered, then stacked up 6L80 bad pumps. So waiting to go out and get remanned because they run metal through them and damage things. Another Turbo 400 in process. Valve body for another race glide. Another Turbo 400 build, and those two cases are out getting media blasted for shiny things. So no cases to put guts in, but we have the guts mostly prepped. Parts in the cleaner. Got done doing the transmission job in that thing a couple days ago, so that's ready for pickup. And then
looks like he's got some goodies sitting over there on the dyno.
Yeah, we got a twin turbo Nova on the dyno that working through a few little bugs, but got that up and running and starting. So
nice.
Got twin turbo LS car.
Is that a local guy?
It is. He's other side of the state. So
nice car.
It's sweet. New build. Did a really nice job. So
nice.
It's got a few wiring bugaboos. Trying to get flex fuel active, and I don't know, maybe the sensor's dead. Everything's hooked up right at this point. It still doesn't work. So that's how it goes. It is 2024.
If you don't know, he's the transmission magician around here. If you have a hot rod or you have a sand rail or anything that you don't want the transmission to be exploding all the time, John is the guy you want to come and talk to. He is the area guy. Everybody comes from far and wide down here to see this place. So can we take a walk over by the Nova and check it out?
Yeah.
I know everybody now we're talking about it's going to say, hey, let's go check this thing out. What is this?
This is a project car that we picked up just for when I'm not busy. This is a Factory 5 Cobra kit car. So Mark IV Cobra. Right now it has a Ford motor in it. It is going to morph into being an LS3. I researched the motor in it, and it's not impressive enough, and it's too expensive to make it impressive enough. So it's going to become an aluminum LS and just be done. But yeah, it was a new build. The guy got halfway through it, just ran out of time to work on it, and decided his time and money was best spent elsewhere. So, and it's my
that
wife's
happens.
bucket list car. So she's always wanted to do one.
So that was God sent.
It is, yeah. The pieces fell into place. The Lego part of the build is kind of done. From here, you know, put another motor and trans in it, and we're gonna put obviously Holley EFI on it, and all the goodies, traction control, 4-corner traction control, and all the rest of that fun stuff, and make it a good, fun driver, something that she can go drive around and race and just have a good time with. So
that's gonna be fun.
But it's I don't know what the timeline is yet. There really isn't one, but if we have it, then we can dink and dunk.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun toy. I can't wait to see this done. So let's take a little walk around over here. Looks like another Sinister Nova.
It is. Yeah, it's a nice car. The only thing I'm not sure on this is how grudgy he is going to be. So we'll see. But yeah, pretty nice car. This was a previously a nitrous car. And now it's a Turbo LS Holley EFI car, and
Wow, there's a nice jewelry.
yeah, they did a really nice job. It's
Was this built on the other side of the state too then?
yeah, yep.
Anybody
Yeah,
we know?
I believe the guy and his friends did it. I believe. And yeah, really nice job. Things laid out nicely and pretty unassuming otherwise.
Yeah, they did a good job on
It's
that.
beautiful.
That's a
And
sweet motor. Looks great.
it's you know, not a huge cowl. You don't know. It could be it could be a naturally aspirated 305. You have no idea.
Yeah, it's kind of hidden. It definitely looks sweet all black.
It definitely does. I'm a fan.
So guys, if you don't know, John has a dyno here too, so if you want to bring your cars here and have them tuned, he's all for that.
The RC drag racing stuff, like in the last year, Frank, other side of the state, Frank Ulbrich, race car guy too, but well, between him and Schoolboy, those two guys, 132 feet, they've been one point. I think Frank's been 140s, 1.48. Wow! Like one of the King Dinglings. like unbelievable. I remember when I think they went to begin with. I was following them, and they're like, wow, 132 feet, and they went like 2.6 seconds. And then it was like 2.5, 2.4. Do you think we could ever see a 199? Bam! 199, 180s, but it's insane.
Wow.
Or over 100 miles an hour in 1.4 seconds.
Remote control. All right, so tell us about your car now.
All right, so my 7.5 Camaro, Bickle car, one that we ran on radials and big tires. We set all the world records with that car. Went 597, 243 on radials back in 2018. Car holds the records for 8th mile too at 375, 199. It's got a Baker Engineering billet LS inline valve head, real LS motor, 4.4 bore space. That car is now, end of last year, went to the chassis shop in Missouri, and we cut the front of the chassis off and basically made it into sold the body off of it to Daryl Hubbard, and then made it into a C7 factory Corvette body, dimensional body, that will be legal for MPK, Pro 275, Pro Street, PDRA, whatever we decide to run, but most likely if things pick up again with MPK, we're going to probably try and do some of those races again this year. Hoping that car is going to come in around 2,300 pounds. It was 2,300 pounds, excuse me, or less when we cut the body off of it. Current MBK car, we've been 380s now with that car, and it's running 2,500 pounds. So my minimum weight for MBK is 2,300 pounds with twin turbos and an LS. So that's
A little more of a scalpel.
So either way, no matter what, I plan to take the MBK car, the current MBK car, and I want to do some quarter mile hits with that car, see what we can do with that car when Martin opens up in the spring. We're going to try and better our 597 in the quarter. That'll be with big tires, and hopefully maybe we can get closer to 250 with that car in the quarter. We've been 243 with the Camaro.
Put the LS record in the weeds.
Yeah, so we'll see if we can better
Make the Australian guys chase it a bit harder.
Australian guys are running they've been 6'10" now, so they just beat Andreas now. Andreas held the 6'11" record for 8 years, so they're now solidly in the second spot, and they're going to go 5. It's just a matter of when.
So Dave, are you having any future thoughts about doing any dragon drives?
Well, at this point, all the parts and motors, everything I own is solid billet, so I don't have anything with water cooling. Baker's talking about doing a water head for that motor that I have, so if something like that happens, I'd probably entertain it. I still got my 63 Impala. I have an LT motor that's going to go in that, probably about 1,600 horsepower, and I plan to do some quarter mile and some eighth mile and maybe some road prep with that car.
Nice.
But I have a lot of projects right now, a lot of stuff to work on, and it's just a matter of finding time to get that stuff done.
All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in today. Actually didn't think that Dave Adkins was going to stop by, so that was a pleasant surprise to actually bump into him and hear what he's got going on with his car. We're going to hit up Steve Morris tomorrow, so we know he likes to talk on camera, so once we get down there with him, I'm sure we're going to hear a lot of cool stories.